Hello everyone, my name is Tim Grant. So in my last video about drawing, I showed you guys my step that I drew a simple cartoon. I drew it many times, and each time that I drew it, it got progressively better. So I decided this time I was going to start off just by drawing other random cartoons. So you can see this one right here. If you guys know where that's from, it's Maple Story. It's this Korean game that I used to play when I was like 13 or something like that. But anyways, after I did that, I decided that I was going to try and draw cartoon like people. So I went and I drew cartoon people. And then I decided, okay, well, I'm just going to try to draw one cartoon person and use the exact same method that I did last time, because those are terrible. Those are awful. So I said, okay, well, I'm just going to use the same method that I learned how to do the single cartoon of that dog that I did in the last video. So I got this right here. It's okay. Each time is absolutely progressively better. The first one looks like his face is like a monster. Second one, no shading, just it's bad again. The third one, his hair is weird. Then the fourth one actually looks pretty good, but the problem with this one is I wouldn't know how to change it. For example, if his body is like this, what if I wanted it like this or like this? I wouldn't know how to do that. So perhaps I will continue working on this right here. Do a little bit more of those. And then I decided to draw like less complex cartoons. So see right here. Then my girlfriend decided that she wanted to write and draw some stuff. So that teddy bear is from her, and then those eyes, and then she wrote some things in Chinese for me. Let's see, just more drawing. Then after that I decided, okay, well, I'm going to try to draw the skeleton of the body. So I drew the skeleton, and this one was good because I was able to fix the problem associated with this drawing right here. That I said I don't know how to change it. Okay, well this one, now I am able to change it. I am able to put it in different positions. So I have a feeling if I were to combine these, which I might be able to do in the future, I'll combine these two methods. I will be able to create a good-looking, semi-complex cartoon character in whatever pose I would like him to be. Then, just random more practice, I just drew flowers. It's like, okay, whatever. Fire right there. Then I realized that, okay, here's more cartoon, there's more cartoons right there. Then I realized that I was doing too much. I was jumping too much. I need to focus on the absolute basics. So what I decided to do was I went back and I said, okay, I'm just going to draw shapes. So I started drawing cubes. Then I decided to draw cubes with shading right here. Then these are cylinders, and I decided to try to draw the shading associated with that. Then a teapot. I decided, okay, well, I know how to do some simple shapes. Here, let me draw a teapot. So I have one over there, or a water heater, not a teapot, but. And then I put the shading, and so I was also learning how to do the shading and shadows. So with this one, I was watching some videos and they were saying do the shadowing with the contour of the actual surface. So because this is a circle, do ticks like that. So that's what I did with this one right there. Then a lipstick thing, and again, because this wasn't a curved surface, I did more of a straight line. and then added shadows for that. See more shapes. This one I tried to do it where it was above the surface. So here's the surface and it's actually in the air a little bit. I was thinking about like a shell. Bang! Pops out the shell and then hits the ground and then bounces back up. So that's what I was thinking when I drew that right there. Then a whole bunch of different angles and perspectives on this on this rectangle. So one at facing like this, then another one facing like that, where the angle is more above. Then from different angles, like cups and circles or spheres, cones. Then I decided keep drawing. So I did an eraser right there, a cone with a, not a sphere, cube. I did circle, cup, simple circle, and then more advanced. Then more drawing right there. And so I have more of these up in my room that I drew. So that's what I am going to continue to practice on. I'm going to, number one, keep practicing on the basic shapes, and hopefully the basic shapes I will be able to manipulate into more and more complex objects, so that way I will have a really good base so that I can build my skills progressively. Whereas I'm not trying to bite off more than I can chew, and then I'm trying to just, I don't have a good base, and so nothing will fall into place. I think if I am able to get the basic shapes and basic shapes, then I will be able to practice my shadowing, practice textures, practice everything. Then I can make the shapes more and more complex, so I have a really good base, and with that base I can practice other aspects of drawing, like shadowing and contours and textures and stuff like that. And then also I can build upon it. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. Though the idea about the simple cartoon person and then adding the skeleton to learn how to do different poses, I'm actually going to push that off into the future, because I really want to focus on shapes and learning how to manipulate the perspective, manipulate the actual shape, make it longer. Maybe the next one I'll have a rectangle, but I'll see if I can turn it a little bit where it has a twist. So that's what I'm going to do this time, and I'm going to keep practicing so that I can get that good base and then have a good place that I can keep going. So if you guys found this interesting and you want to see me continue in my art endeavor, you can subscribe to this channel. That would be amazing. You can also find me on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description below. My name is Tim Grant. Hello. And I will see you later.